Alright, what is up guys, and today I'm going to be showing you the 50-50 strategy. Now, I'm sure you've seen this one. People use it quite often. I'm not going to claim this as my own. I did not develop this strategy. It is simply just putting your opponents in a 50-50 position. How you do that is you either play 2 cards and then 3 cards on your second turn, or in the first turn you play 3 cards and then 2 turns, or vice versa. And whether or not you lie on the 2 cards or 3 cards is totally up to you, if you even given that position, because sometimes you get in a position where you can't even do that, and I'll show you what to do once we're in those positions. So in this case, we have 2 aces on an aces table, so now I can either lie and play my 3s, or tell the truth and play my 2s. So I like to start off usually by telling the truth more often than not. Since we're playing multi-cards, people are more incentivized to call you out as a liar, so I like to start off by telling the truth at first. That way, when we launch our 3, it's more likely that they think we got away with murder from throwing away our 2 lie cards, and now we're safely throwing away our 3 cards.
Someone's feeling bold. 2 aces.
So I don't actually like the strategy, and I don't really suggest it, to be honest, but I do want to showcase it because it is viable. I mean, you will get wins doing this. I don't know how. It's kind of up to you on how well you do based on how lucky you get and how much you can read people, because you're going to have to be lying quite a bit with this strategy, but it is putting them in a 50-50 position to where when they do call you out, there's literally a 50% chance you're either lying or telling the truth. So if you want more consistent strategies, I would go check out my my other guides. I have a couple out right now. And I'm going to plan on making a couple more. As long as I'm coming up with strategies, I will share them to you guys, and together we will find the best one. So, okay, here in this case, we can't do a 3 and a 2. So you have a couple options. You kind of have to freestyle these hands, which is okay because it kind of breaks up you throwing the 2 and the 3 down. So in the long run, it actually helps you out because it gets into your opponent's head. You're less predictable. Usually what I like to do is honestly just start off by telling the truth. Or if your opponent is throwing down multiple cards like he just did, go ahead and call him out. If he plays any more than 2 or 3 and you're not in a position to give a 50-50 option to your opponent to the right of you, call him out. You're going to be seeing me do that every single time. And in this case, it worked. So I am going to at least give you guys a little bit more situational tips. So it's not all just, hey, let's throw down 50-50. When you're in positions where you can't do that, I'm going to give you ideas of what to go for. Like an example, when they throw down more than 1 card, just go ahead and call them out every time. Which kind of adds to the whole 50-50 strategy, because you're actually putting them in a 50-50 chance by doing that. But if I say 50-50 again, I'm going to kill myself. So we got 3 cards, all aces. We're going to go ahead and throw them down. See if this guy wants to bite.
3 cards. You got,
and he's already looking at me like he wants to. So he actually very well may call me out, but he ends up not doing it.
3 cards. That's gutsy.
Telling the lie or telling the truth in the beginning is way smarter, because if they do want to call you out, you're going to be safe, obviously, and it lets the table go around once. So if this guy wanted to call him out, or she wants to call him out, you can go ahead and do that.
2 aces.
So let's see if the dog wants to call me out. Now, if he has a safe card, more than likely he's not going to do it, and he probably has told the truth right there. So why risk telling me or calling me out as a liar when he could easily just put down his safe cards and have him shoot himself instead of putting him in a bad position?
It's me or the bullet.
Ooh, unlucky. So, strategy it works, it's just, I don't like it as much. But I'd be lying to say it wasn't good. I just don't think it's super consistent. It relies a lot more on chance, obviously, 50-50 chance.
1 ace.
2 aces.
So since we only have 1 ace, if we had 2, we wouldn't do this. But since we have 1 ace and she threw down more than 1 card, I'm going to call her out every time, even if she is telling the truth. That's going to be okay. It's all about playing with statistics on this. Hopefully we don't get super unlucky, speaking of statistics. And we didn't.
Close one.
So there's no foolproof strategy. You're never going to run into a strategy that's 100% going to give you perfect score every single time. You're going to get 100% win rate. Doesn't exist. I'm just showing you different strategies that you can use, how to play them, and hopefully by using them, it's going to increase your win rate overall.
2 aces.
I can't tell you how much I hate this strategy. I don't ever really play this one on mine. I'm only making it. I'm only really doing it for a video. I'll use it here and there just for fun to mix things up, but I do like my other strategies a lot more. They're a little bit more engaging, and I think I have a much bigger win rate.
3 cards. You got more guts than brains, friend. 3 aces.
Yeah, see, people don't even like calling you out because, again, it's just a 50-50 scenario. Ooh, you really should have called me out there. Why would he do that, actually? That's actually on Monkey Butler there.
Let's see if luck's still
if
on
you're in
my
that position
side.
where you have only lie cards left, and you're going to put them all down, and that's the last move, that person, the person that's left is automatically going to call you a liar. It's actually built into the game. So I see people doing this still. I don't know why. It's a really bad call. His best bet was just to call me out as being a liar, because he was going to lose anyway. Unless he was going to do big brain play and place 1 card down, hope she doesn't call him out, and she plays a bad card, and then you call her out as a liar, but that rarely is ever going to happen.
Cards. Someone's got to do it.
So we're going to go ahead and try to lie here.
3 kings.
For some reason I got a bad feeling about it.
Someone's feeling bold. 1 king.
But look at that, we got away with it.
2 kings.
Again, it's just that 50-50 chance, and now he is in the barrel.
Liar.
And by that, I mean the gun barrel, quite literally. So let's see what happens here with Monkey Butler. Is he going to stick around with us?
My first rodeo.
He is, so
Phew.
everyone's taking at least 1 shot, and he has taken 2 so far. Let's see, an aces table again, and we have 2 aces. So we can go for the 50-50 play again.
1 ace.
3 aces.
So I'm going to go ahead and tell the truth on this one.
2 aces.
Got a feeling he's going to call me out. Yes, sir. So we're actually doing really well with this strategy. And just on a special note, this is a one-take McGee.
Well,
I don't
ain't my
make
first
multiple
rodeo.
takes when I make these guides. I think only one time I restarted a guide because someone left in the middle of the match. But I make honest content. I mean, believe it or not, I know that I have so many wins on my channel, but don't believe me. Start using the strategies, and you'll see for yourself if they actually work. Ooh, we just got gifted a big win, boys. So obviously we're gonna throw down the 3
Queens.
because I really want to get in this guy's head here.
3 queens.
All right, he allowed it.
3 cards. That's daring. Liar.
Calls him out. He probably didn't have a very good hand, and he got away with it. So everyone is racking up those shots.
Luck. Don't fail me now.
And who knows? I might even lose this. I'm talking a big game like, and hey, I win all my guides. I might even lose this one. Who knows? It's just looking like we're on a good path to victory, so I'm getting a little cocky, which is always a bad thing to do, especially when you're on camera, but that's okay. So I think I'm going to go for the 3 play again. Since I keep on doing it, the chances that he's not going to call me out on it eventually is insane. That's obviously the safest
Someone's
play.
feeling
Let's start
bold.
off with telling the truth first.
3 aces.
Doesn't end up
3
working out for us, and if she
3
throws down all of her
aces.
cards, we're in a pretty bad spot, I'm not going to lie.
Someone's
So
got a
now
death
we're in that
wish.
position where we have to
Liar.
call her out. Now we could kind of change up the strategy a little bit and throw 1 card down and try to bait him and do all this weird shit, but we're going to keep it simple, and obviously keeping it simple in this case worked out perfectly.
Beauty and luck.
'Cause he is a
Let's
liar.
hope I have both.
A live liar. Not a live wire, but he is a live liar as well as this guy because they have taken 3 shots off of their guns each. We've only taken 1 so far, right? I think so. So we are looking pretty good, and we only have 1 ace.
2 aces.
They threw down a Monte card. We only have 1 card. We're going to call him out every single time. Look at that. It ends up working out for us again. Now, people at this point are probably getting really upset because we're constantly calling them out as liars. getting it
Don't
right
fail
more
me
times than not. And the reason behind calling them out when they call the more than one card, when we only have the one card, is usually when people throw down more than one card, they're lying somewhere. They're more likely to be lying anyway than when they throw down one card. So that's our whole decision making. It's our whole process when it comes to that. So since I have to go first, I am just going to play my one safe card, my table card down. And the next turn, I will be calling him out as a liar. But in this case, we don't need to. So the reason why we threw down a safe card was for that scenario. We want to give him as many chances to call me out as a liar as possible, even if it's just one extra time. And look at that, just like that, we have won another guide. So I'm not making this shit up. I wish we even lost this one to make it more honest, but I promise these strategies just work. They will bring your win rate up to at least 50%, if not more, if you kind of learn how to make it. Learn all the little situations. Go ahead and just study this guide. Watch it once, watch it twice. If you want to go for this one, I have other guides that I like a lot more. This one obviously works out pretty well. I don't do it all the time, like I said, but as you can see there, it works just fine. So hope you enjoyed the guide. If you need more tips and tricks, I do have a series where I just play the game, I hit record, and any game where I hit record, I post. So it's a little series that I like to call, I don't even know, what would I call it? Play Like a Pro. Yeah, it's my Play Like a Pro series. So if you want to watch more examples and pick up on more tips and tricks like that, go ahead and watch that series. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.